the criteria base and the honor base also, na?
As criteria. Honor based. So both are basically doing the sharing the data only. Okay.
Okay.
The conditions you can use anyone. It's okay. Okay, but ideally both are sharing the data. Now, what is criteria? Criteria is like you can consider there is a you can find as a industry is a one field on account of, right? So industry is equal to, if you mention banking, if this condition is satisfied, this criteria is satisfied, you are going to share the record. That is called criteria based sharing. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
When you coming to the owner based, okay, in this record, whichever you are creating a record, on that record you can consider owner is Krishna. Okay, every record if you created, there should be one owner for that. Okay, this owner is particular record is Krishna is a owner. Whatever Krishna is created, those records need to share with Prashant. That is called owner based sharing rule. Both are conditions only. You are going to write conditions which based on the user or based on the certain conditions. Simple. Ideally, you are sharing the data to somebody else only.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody has any other questions to it? If not, then we will go for the new things. Hello, nobody?
No.
Okay, let's then go for next. Next concept. Our main concept called now today, you can consider automations. But before going to automation, there are people should know the few concepts called formula field, then validation rules. Both are almost you can consider main points which you should always remember. One is field section and operator and advanced formulas, or you can consider as what we can say fields, operators, and functions. You can consider one more point called functions. I can explain you what is this. Let's you are writing one formula. Last time we have written one formula called age. Age equal to today minus DOB, right? By 365 days.
365.
This is what we have created previously as a formula, correct? So what does that mean? Age is nothing but it's a one kind of type. It is a formula field type. Okay. Now see that I mentioned three main co-factors or co-fields or co-functions are important functions in when you are building a formula field. That is called fields is a one thing, operators is a one thing, and functions. So here you can consider DOB. It should be there is one field called DOB in database or in the particular object DOB. Today you can consider as a functions, and 365 days are by this division you can consider as operator. Let's verify now. Go to the login and to log in with this org. Click. Once you log in, it will be logged into this org. We have created one application called SK Traveling or something. On it, you can find there is one object called travelers we have created. In the travelers, we have also created one object called one field called age. You just go to the object manager and find it, traveler, open it and select the fields and relationships and find the age. You can see here there is a age formula type is formula. It is a field. This field type is a formula. Data type is a number. If you open this, you can find the formula. See, DOB minus today by 365 days. Okay, then you will get it a number of days, which is ideally what are there. Correct. Are you getting me? Basically,
Yes.
you are just making that what is date of birth day and today what is difference value in it, and you will get a number of days from that day when you born and from that day to today by 365 days per year. We have 365 days. You divided by that, then you will get count of the years. So just same thing, you just go edit and see that how it is the formula. If you come down, see here, I was told you that there is a field section. This is a field section. When you click this, it will show that fields, which object, this is object, that related fields over here you can find. In this traveler object, list of all the fields you can find: number, phone, name, DOB, email, age, address, all the things. You can select, it is automatically will give this API name. Okay. Now operator, minus, I can say operator. You can click here operators, subtraction, multiplication, division, add, explanation, open parenthesis, closed parenthesis. These all the things is there. Okay, these are all the things you can consider as a operators. Okay. Now see here the function I was mentioned today is a one function. That function I have mentioned. You can just select the T. You can come down. You can find here today. Okay, what is saying that this today function, it returns the current date, today date. For now you can say today, you are in today, it will be 4th date. If you say tomorrow, it will be 5th only. So likewise it will you can select the date based on the functions. Each function has a definitive meaning. For now, how it is today works, you can you know, you understand, right? This is the way we can do the formula fields. And you want to more practice or more examples, then just click here. You just click it, it will open a window where you can find a list of the examples on that particular formula. It means you can find a number of examples for the formulas. Basically, it's simple terms we can say. They say something asking this. It's just you are creating an account and it's okay. Just it will redirect to the proper list of the all formulas. You can find it. What is it? So now you can see that number of formulas. You can see you can find account on account, account management formula, sample media service formulas, or you can find a number of objects formulas. For example, I can explain how it is you can use it. Then after you can take it as it's too bigger one. You can see contract aging. For example, you have a contract, okay, and that contract you want to know age on it. So you need to find the age from again same thing. You can see what is we written today here they written now. Now is one more function. This you can see the field. Okay, when they wants to do see this formula calculated the number of days since contract which with the account when it was been activated. If the status is started is not activated, then it will be blank. If it is activated, then it will start the days or how many days it is under. Those count you have to maintain. You guys can try it out this or what you want to tell you. Okay, let me try to tell you here. Pick list. I can tell you these are the functions. Then you people can understand here. You in this implementation, if you want to do what you have to do, you have to create. This is also finding the age only, but it is a number of days only you are finding. But on a contract, you need to create two fields. Contract, you have to create two custom fields. Those are contract status is a one. It is a pick list field. This is a pick list field. Value is data type is a pick list. Data type is pick list and the value is activated. And one more field called date. Contract activated. You can take it as date and time or whatever. If it is you take date and time, then you should use this. If it is you are taking date only, then you can use today. So here you can find a date. It should be date and time data type. And if now here you can see if is the one, pick list value is a pick value is a one, now is a one. There are three more things also you can find. Now what is mean by if? If is like either it can happen this or that. That is called if function. Now pick. If the pick value, I mean this field value is activated, then you need to do this value minus this. Otherwise, it should be value is null. Are you getting the question now? What is there written? So there are two things. This is one function called if function is a one. There is one more thing like is pick value, one more function. Third one you can find now. These all the things are functions. Apart from that, you can find it. You can see fields also. What are the fields you can find here? You can find status, the custom field. Also, this is a one more field called contract activated date. This is a custom field. And these fields you have to create. It is a pick list. As a custom field, you should create a contract object. This is a date and time. These two fields you should create. One more thing we have operator. Here you can see the minus or subtraction. You can see here operator subtraction.
So these two field we have to create in traveler object or in any object.
Contract. I am telling clearly contract object you should create.
Okay, we have to create a contract object and the fields also, the status and contract activated field.
Exactly. In this status, you can take status and the value should be
Pick list. Okay.
this pick list value. Pick
Value
list
is
is
activated, or value is activated, and but we have to, like, pick list is like 2 3 values we have to put, na? Like
you
minimum
can
two.
keep it. One is a pending, one is new, and one is activated something.
Oh yeah, okay. Activated, pending, or deactivated.
Yeah,
Also,
it is okay. Yeah,
yeah,
it's okay.
it's up to
Whatever
me.
you
Okay,
keep it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And the second one is activated
yeah,
date.
it's a date.
Activated
Date
date.
and time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
So such a way you have to create and try to test it. This example how it is works. Okay, I just given only one. And then you can start other two things also here. You can see account rating. You want to find a rating. Okay, based on the certain things you can see here. And don't copy and paste it. Okay, try to understand that what is they are trying to tell and try to utilize it. Okay, don't copy paste like that. There is no meaning to do that such a way. And also you can see that account region you want to find that thing. I mean, basically this account from which region you got it and all those you want to find it, that you can do. So there are many things. Okay, n number of examples you can find in a formula field. Got clarity about formula field?
Yes, yes. Just we have
Anybody
to
has
do
any question about
practice.
it? Sorry.
Oh, we just need to practice more and more. That's it.
Yeah, of course. I do has a lot of confusion this initially when I was started Salesforce. But when you do the more practice now, then it's not so difficult to worry. It's you can easily solve it later on.
Oh, that's
But
okay.
definitely,
If I find too difficult, I can ask you.
yeah,
That's so
definitely
simple.
that's always there. Okay, one more thing I was forgot to tell you again. Like formula field. It's about it's a read only field. Okay, you can't edit it. Read only field. I was told this concept in previous classes. I think you people aware of it. What is read only field and all. Read only field. It's just a field which you can see the data. You can't edit or you can't do anything on it because this value will come based on the formula. Na? When is formula satisfied, you will get a value in this formula field. If formula is not satisfied, there is no value in it. Correct. Likewise, you can do through the for the formula fields.
Yes.
Now we can talk about validation rules. What is validation rule? Uh, we have a form like this form can have like name, okay, and date. Earlier you can see DOB and phone number, okay, email, address. So these are kind of fields we have. You can consider this is a form, and top of down you can see save or submit, right? So this is you can say this is we have now the value for the name. If you give irrespective of some number, is it make sense? In the date you can say Priya. If you say this one, is it make sense to this form?
No.
No. You should mention the related values to accordingly. Correct. In the email side, in email, if you mention just a number and all, there is no meaning sense. It's something like that. It should have at the rate or gmail.com or yahoo.com or something it should be, right? Similarly, phone also. Phone should be have 10 digits or something. You can do that such a way. We have to do this. Okay. Likewise, you can do the validation. Validation in the sense this field will be a valid data has there or not. If you such a way you want to maintain the form, that is called validation rules. So you are defining a rules which going to validate your data, what kind of data you are entering into that form. Certain places you should say this field is required, mandatory. These field are mandatory. These all the fields are mandatory. Otherwise, I'm not going to allow you to save this data. Such a way you want to maintain some conditions and all, then you better to written a validation rule. Understand theoretically?
Yes.
Now let's try to think about here the few concepts, same concepts which you can do through the fields, operators, and functions. Apart from this, we have one more concept called message, error message. To making you to understand, so that I've written error message. Basically, you can consider as a message, information message or something. Means there is a name which name you didn't enter and still you are trying to save the data. What it will say, hey, you missed it field called name, you should have data in it. Something like that, you need to get some message, right? So such a time you have to do the validations. Go this. So select account, it will open account. Now I'm trying to click new an account without entering any data and just click save. What you got? Complete this field. It means review this field, account name is the data required, because you can see the red mark. But whereas I am going to make it a rating is a mandatory through the validation rule. Okay, through the validation rule, I'm going to make, see for example, if I provide now IBM and try to save it, it is allowing to save the record. Okay, but my condition, I'm going to write a condition like if rating is not having any data, I should not create a record on account. Okay, now for that we have to return a validation rule, where you can find, you have to go for account object, you just go to the object manager, select account object. If the rating is null, then fields and relationships. Oh, not fields, and you should go in the same object. You can go for the fields and relationship. In the down, you can find a validation rule. Select that. Now click new. So what I have to do, rating field should be required. Correct? This is what my requirement, right? If I say rating field is required, then I have to maintain that. Now see here, there same insert field, insert operator, functions. Everything will be same. Only one more thing you will get it, error message, where you have to return what message you should get written back. Once the validation is satisfied, validation is met, the validation condition, then you have to do, you have to mention that the condition is satisfied or not. That message, whatever the message you want to see, that message you can see.
11:30 we are going to get ready by 11:30 sharp.
So that message you can maintain over here. What message you can say, the required field, like for example, yeah, rating field should have the data. Something whatever you can mention. You can keep this message on top of the page, or you can keep it at the specified field. You can decide. It's not a big deal. Ideally most of the time, if more validation rules, you better to target for the field. If it is only one validation rule for the entire the object, you better to go for the top. It's okay. Now I want to make it as a field is required. So what you just consider, if that field is a blank, I just need to throw an error, right? So you can see there is a, we have blank. The field is a blank value. What is saying, that expression or sub expression, check whether the expression is blank, return substitute expression if it is blank. Such a way you can find it. You can also is blank or is null. You can go for is blank, not for the blank value or something. Is blank in the sense, check whether the expression is blank or returns true or else false. You just click that and see expression. This function is came. Now inside that you have to do what field you are going to make it as required. You just need to select the field name. Then it's automatically added over there. Check the syntax, how it is works. If it is syntax is correct, then it is fine. Otherwise, it's going to be the. So what is saying that field? Okay, rating is a value, pick list value. If you want to make it that value is required, then you have to use one more function called is pick value. See this one, you have to choose this. So when this satisfied, then you have to go for it. Otherwise, you can consider as a null only. Rating field is a pick list field. It is only supported in certain functions. Let's go. If you get it that one, you just click that. See if this is something else, pick list value. If it is a pick list value, you have to write within that these many steps you have to write. Otherwise, you just is blank and keep it that field type. Then it won't be. It means that where is the my data? For example, you can consider as a phone. Okay, if it is a phone, it doesn't require that much. You just return directly. I will tell you how to pick list value also working. I can tell you, but just select the phone and try to click it and verify. Check the syntax. See this? There is no error find. It means it will support even blank also for the phone. But whereas if you select the pick list values, right, pick list values also should be validated. Otherwise, it won't be allow you to save the this one. So just to verify once, then we will update this formula accordingly. Like this, a phone rating will be. If you click save, see this phone field should have the data. It means here the data should be there. Some data will be there. If you save it, it will allow you to save the data. Again, if you go and try to remove it, again try to save it, what will happen? You can see. See the error will be there. As long as there is no data in a phone, then it is keep on getting error. Similarly, this is here you can see the pick list value. It is a pick list value like red, hot, or what it. If any value is not there, then you need to send an error. Now, how to send it on a pick list value? There will be some tips. If is this value this, then this. Pick list value, pick list.
For pick list value, do you think there will be a validation, Krishna? Or
Yeah, of course. A lot of things you can find.
okay.
You have a number of things. See, pick list value, compare the value with the pick list, the same value. There are many things you can do.
Different list kind of thing, right?
Yes, it is. If you, this is kind of, we should know it. See here, is pick list value is this. If the field is this and the value is this. and you can see and is blank, the text field, and the field name again you have to return. Means the pick list values, you can say, let me open and explain you little detail. So this is a pick list value. You can see this is this, and there is a one text field, and there is, you can see this is the one more field. So this field is a blank or what you want to maintain or check it out, then you have to write like this. Let's showcase you how it is works for the rating. There is a validation of edit. You got how to work so phone now. Phone is just a simple thing where you can mention the blank, but whereas rating, you can go is pick list. See what is saying is pick list value, pick list field, and this check whether the value of the pick list field is equal to string or not. So when you click this, it will open and come to here. Now this value is, you can see this value, for example, the rating field you should take first. And this rating value should be something like warm. If this value is warm, you want to maintain our message. Ideally, this complete path, you can keep it within that. Let's check the syntax. Incorrect argument type of the function is blank. You can keep it this. I can write one more condition.
No. Actually, no. Shiva, do you see the is blank also is there?
Yes, I see that one. I want to make it that one only, na.
Okay.
My question is like, I just going to make it as pick list value is required.
Okay.
So if the pick list value is null, if there is no value, then I want to make it some condition. What is it? Is blank. Then again one more condition called text. Within this, I just want to take same field. This is asking some value, null value, how we can take condition. Now see that there is no value. Basically, the pick list value, whatever you are giving, if it is this value and it should not be blank. Okay, now see, save it. Now go, try to edit and refresh and try to. Or creating time also it will be the same. It is taking value, but there is no value called null. Let me take one value called hot. I will modify and keep it a value called hot. Let's see what will happen. But it is always satisfying the value, satisfy the condition. It's never going to be there is a data, right? It is always satisfying the data. So you want to make it this one in a way. Now this condition is pick list value, just make it as text and try to save it now without having data. You are getting the error now. Means pick list value. In a pick list value, a pick value is nothing but it's a string. Okay, the string you need to consider in a formula text. Means I can show you again the function. Functions are very much important here. Keep it in mind. Text. What is text is saying that this text value converts a value to string. Basically, whatever the value is there, that value it is converting into string. Okay. Then the string should not be blank. It means if it is blank, then you are going to trigger it up. It should not be blank, right? If you say this, it should not be blank. Correct?
Yeah.
So this way you can make, if it is I was used phone number, I just written is blank, within that I just written phone. But whereas currently I am using that a pick list value, that pick list value I want to use it, in between I should use the text. Means what within this field, whatever within that function, what are the values there that I am converting into the string, then I can easily to validate. It can be date or whatever, any value I want to make it as a blank or not, to test it out, I can use this one more function called text. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, these are things are validations and formula fields, but everything will be the same for the formula field and validation rules. So only one thing which is we are adding called the error message. Other than that, everything will be the same for formula field and validation rules as well. Only the again purpose will be different. Validation rule will do the validating the form. Okay, I was entering the data in the form. This is, you can say, consider as a form. I'm entering the data here. If there is no data, it's not proper data, then it's throwing an error, right? So if you go email or something or some pick list or something, it should be proper data. If you in the phone number section, if you written text and all, if you're trying to save it, it really doesn't make sense actually, right? If I select this and trying to save it, if it is save the data, it means it doesn't. Is it make sense to data here some text? No, it should be definitely it should be there as a value called number only. That to 10 digits number. Such a way we should return the conditions accordingly through the validation. But formula field, what it does, formula field, it will calculate the value automatically based on you enter the value in the source form. Means here I want to know Hari age. Based on what it will calculate it? Based on the DOB. For example, if I select a date of birth or some year called 2007 and some value I selected. If I save now, age will be automatically calculated. I am not entering any value in the age field, but value will come automatically. See how it is come in the sense based on what you entered on
Formula.
the DOB. It's just a formula. But whereas validation rule, what it does, the value data whichever you are entering the data is correct or not, it will tell. See, if I enter 2020 30 or something, really does it make sense? Anybody can born in future days from today? No, it doesn't make sense actually. So you want to restrict to select the value, something like that you can do the certain conditions. Don't select the future condition. It should be lesser than today. Such a way you can write a condition, right? Then write a condition and make it age. Such a way you can return n number of conditions and formulas to validate the formula field and validation rules. Clear for everyone today?
Yes.
Okay. Do some exercise. This is very much important. From automations, this is only the basic steps. Next steps onwards, and depending on these only. This required practice from today anything required today and tomorrow, this complete week, it has to be some practice. Otherwise, you people won't be handle it in the future. Again, there are a number of concepts in automations in the formulas only. These kind of logics, formulas, or everything will be the same. If you understand this, it will be reflected to every next steps.
No, I don't have an access to Salesforce. Siva, like
I was mentioned my demo video how to create org. Means
okay,
you just need to go sales developer dot salesforce.com. Sign up. If you click this, it will ask you sign up.
I have. Try, let's sign up.
Then trial it in the sense you can still do na.
Okay.
For example, here you go. Developer dot. I can ping you in a chat. See here, developer edition. If you click this, it will open a form where you can create like this. I can text you, try to create your account, then practice. It's mandatory, guys. If you people don't have these things, there is no meaning we are learning something. This need to be create and daily practice at a period of time. Then it is easy for you. Anybody has any question, let me know.
No, sir. Maybe I joined late. Maybe after this I may ask you.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
good. Even tomorrow onwards, it is one